Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter. In Chicago Business Today, Wal-Mart's broken promise. A Crain's investigation this week shows that the benefits to minority contractors did not match the hype surrounding the hiring of Margaret Garner in 2005. She was to be the first black woman to build a Wal-Mart store, hailed as a symbol of the benefits local businesses and minority communities would reap from the retail giant's push into Chicago. Instead, 6 years later, her company is bankrupt, crushed by cost overruns at the Austin store.
They just kind of dangled that gold carrot in her face, and she chased it as a contractor will do because they want opportunity for their company. And I thought it was very good because Margaret was a female contractor. She's been in corporate life before. She'd been in municipality before, and she just was a bright, and she did the right things to make it happen. And I thought that that was going to be a good situation for Margaret, but it ended up being more like the Achilles heel of her life in regards to her company of Broadway Construction.
And the Crain's report shows that much of the work to complete the city's first Wal-Mart went to white-owned firms, including some of the biggest contracts like masonry, steel framing, electrical, and concrete. 17 of the 19 subcontractors that filed liens against the project were white-owned. The Austin project cast doubt on the predicted boon in jobs and contracting dollars for minorities from Wal-Mart's plan to build several dozen stores in Chicago over the next 5 years. Wal-Mart and its supporters use such promises as a way to quell opposition to the expansion in the city.
The big ramification from Wal-Mart's side is they are pushing to go into urban markets nationwide. This is sort of their last domestic frontier for growth, and it's a significant one. And this is, as some people we talked with said, this is kind of their playbook when they go into these markets and what they have to do and have to get done to get the approvals to build the stores that they want to build.
Margaret Garner canceled a scheduled interview for the Crain's print edition and did not respond to subsequent requests for comment. A Wal-Mart spokesman says the company isn't involved with the hiring of subcontractors, but it urges general contractors to meet or exceed city procurement mandates and minority set-aside requirements for public works projects. Wal-Mart says that 57% of the contracts went to minority or women-owned firms and that nearly 100 tradesmen for the Austin community were hired for the job. No record of total hiring on the project could be found. What we do know, contractors learned a hard lesson about the risks of major construction projects on urban sites for a demanding customer like Wal-Mart. Subcontractors wrote off between 10 and 50% of their bills as the Austin project's total cost soared to $27 million. That's well above a budgeted amount of $17.8 million. Well, that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. There is much, much more on this story in this week's print edition of Crain's and on chicagobusiness.com, so be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.